Hi, welcome to my simple tutorial on setting up the Unity environment with Oculus Rift with the Xbox controller. You'll be needing three main software: Unity 3D. You'll be needing the Oculus runtime, and also the Unity 5 utilities for Oculus. So let's take a look. Hi, this is a simple tutorial on creating a Unity scene and having it working with the Oculus Rift plugin. So I'm going to start off with the tutorial by showing you that what you need to download. Essentially, you'll be needing three installs. The first one is at the developer.oculus.com at the downloads. You don't actually need the three, and you need the latest Oculus Rift PC runtime. And it is available by clicking that link into this page and having the downloads ready. So download that, install this first, and have it set up properly. Now I've got the Oculus Rift DK2 with the Xbox controller, so I don't have the two new controllers that Rift has. So I'm going to be setting up an Oculus Rift with the Xbox controller. So have this installed. The second thing that you'll be needing will be the Oculus utilities for Unity 5. Download this, have it unpacked in your computer, and you get a .unity package file which you need to drag into your Unity later. The most important thing is the Unity software, which is an IDE which allows you to create virtual worlds, import stuff. I'll say download the personal free edition, download and have it installed. So I'm going to start Unity now, and we'll show you all the steps required to get Oculus running. I'm going to set up a new Unity file. I'm going to just name it Oculus Test, and I'll have it in a folder of your choice. Make sure it's 3D and not 2D. 3D asset package. We can download cameras. We don't need the characters, and essentially this is sufficient. And I don't think we need anything else. I've got Steam VR plugin available earlier in the install for HTC Vive, and I'll do a tutorial later. So in the assets package, we need only the cameras, and that's it. So I'm going to create a project. Now in the background, I've got the Oculus runtime running. Okay, and if you see, if I switch it on, it's going to start detecting my Oculus DK2 and sends us a warning, but it's actually working. So the blue lights are running, and I've got the Xbox controller running. So this is all set up properly, and this software is the Oculus runtime. Okay, I'm going to pull that away, and so this is the Unity software that you have. And let me just get to a folder. So I've got my Oculus software running here, and you can see that this is the Oculus utilities for Unity 5. And once I unpack it in the folder, there's an Oculus utilities.unity package, right? So we'll start off with an empty scene, and in the project folder, you see that there's nothing here. We've got the directional camera and a directional light and the main camera. I'm going to create a plane, okay, and have it in the origin. So it's x is 0, y is 0, and z is 0. And I've got the camera facing there. I'm going to create a few more components. Let's say we'll bring in a cube, so we have a reference as to where our camera is. I'm going to enlarge this and make it a wall. I'm going to pull in another cube. Okay, So we have a cube here. In the scene, we can see that our scene is now set up properly. Make this thinner. Okay, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to put this here. So the camera. Now, if you play this, what you see is a static camera which doesn't move, and that's the camera right there. Now we don't want the camera. We want an Oculus camera. In your projects folder, there's nothing here yet. So I'm going to pull this into the assets folder, actually, or anywhere here. And Unity will start to import the Unity package from the Oculus utilities right here. So I'm going to import. Okay, we don't need this now. Okay, so once it's imported, you see an OVR folder with a prefabs folder as a subfolder. Now we no longer need the main camera, so I'm going to select this and delete it, and I'm going to pull in an OVR camera to here, so it goes to the origin. I'm going to pull it up slightly. So this OVR camera is properly set up. If your Oculus Rift runtime is running and you play this, you should be able to put on your headset and you'll be able to rotate around the world. So let's do that. Okay. Now, at the start of the program, Oculus has a warning message, so you have to point the pointer to the button, and it will then allow you to see through and move your headsets around the camera. Obviously, you can't see my camera because I'm having the screen capture software running, and I'm not gonna film the Oculus VR, but essentially it's working. But the Oculus camera rig doesn't allow you to move around. So in order to move around with the Xbox controller, you need to use the OVR player controller, and you just drag that in. It's at the center. I'm going to pull it out slightly, bring it back, and once this is done and you play it again, okay, you can actually use your Xbox controller to move around the world. Okay, and that's rather an easy setup, and everything's working. So let me recap. You need the Unity software, Personal Edition, have that installed. You need the developer runtime, which can be downloaded here, and also the Oculus utilities for Unity plugin, which is which you need to drag into your Unity Personal Edition here, which imports as an OVR. Okay, so I used two cameras, Oculus cameras, one's over here, and this OVR player controller is working with the Xbox 360 controller. And that's the end of the tutorial.